What's up, healthy people? Today we're going to talk about upper cross syndrome. So you probably have upper cross syndrome, or at least a mild case. Most of us do. And before we get into the details of what upper cross syndrome is, let's talk about how we get it. Well, the reason so many people get it is 90% of Americans work at a computer all day long, and then we look at our phones, we have tablets, a lot of us pick up kids or hold them. So we have a lot of force pulling us forward. Eventually our postures can change and become really hard to reverse that. So what is it? So upper cross syndrome is an imbalance. It's called a cross syndrome because you can see here on the actual image between normal posture and then upper cross syndrome. So the X shows the imbalance between the anterior and posterior muscles, specifically that pull you forward, and it's most relevant when you're sitting or standing. So if you think about how you feel at the end of your workday being on the computer a lot, what happens is our posture just starts to do this. We get our head to push forward, our shoulders roll forward, our back arches. And so let's go and talk about the specific muscles that are involved here. Now, our chest muscles or our pec muscles, they actually get really tight throughout the day, which causes our head to go forward. Our postural muscles are scalene muscles, which are small muscles on the front of the neck, and our sternocleidomastoid or SCM muscles. They get very weak, which causes our head to go forward even more, which then causes the upper back muscles, specifically the trap muscles, the levator scapulae muscles, to get very, very tight with that pulling. Then as the day goes on, our weak muscles become the lower trapezius muscles. So we're going to work on those in a later video to explain exactly how to strengthen the very weak muscles and then stretch the tight muscles to help with posture. So the symptoms we see with upper cross syndrome are a lot of upper back pain, neck pain, headaches. You can actually get numbness and tingling or pain into your arms. When the head shifts forward, it's called forward head posture. Studies have been linked that to things like snoring and sleep apnea. When the head shifts forward, all the weight of your head will shift onto the front, which is where the discs are. The discs are soft tissue. They can't support that weight day in and day out. So what happens is they wear out, they degenerate, and the body does something smart. It lays down more calcium, which is in the form of a bone spur. Now, obviously bone spurs are not something that we want, so we need to shift that weight back onto the joints instead of onto the discs, because it can lead to herniations, bulges, protrusions, even sequestrations. So tune into our next video where I'm going to go through exactly the exercises involved with fixing upper cross syndrome.